This is Michael Skye with Stand With Honor, back with Thad Crouch, and just inviting you to think about another distinction. And today's distinction is integrity versus obedience. So when you think back to being a child, and you know, when your values or dreams or things that you wanted to say or do conflicted with the given authority, maybe that was your parents at the time, what was the thing that you were trained to do?
I was trained to do what my parents told me to do.
And the value was?
Well, it was obedience, you know. If they are right, you know. My dad used to say, "Son, don't question me if I tell you it's Christmas. You should just look for a stocking." That's
So, integrity is being true to your own values. Obedience is being true to authority's values. Or you could say it this way: integrity is being true to what you say, to your word, what you say is so, or keeping your own commitments to yourself. Obedience is acting in line with what authority says to do. So, you know, at times when there's no conflict there, well, that's easy. You know, when it lines up with what authority says to do and with what you think is the right thing to do, there's really no conflict there. The question is, what do you do in times when your values or what you have to say or your heart says or your conscience says, when that conflicts with the given authority? And I think it's interesting to just reflect on that all of our lives, for the most part, authorities have trained us when those two are at odds, obedience or integrity. Obedience is the higher value. Obedience is more important than integrity. And then we wonder why many of us, you know, myself through much of my life included, often have a difficult time just being true to ourselves. Just doing what we said we were going to do. You know, whether that's waking up in the morning and going for a run, or, you know, stopping eating chocolate or smoking, or, you know, whatever. I mean, integrity becomes this big, difficult thing. Well, maybe it has something to do with all of our lives. We've been trained to follow and obey something outside of us instead of what our highest values are within. So again, I invite you to think about how does that apply to you and your situation. We invite your video response and your comments. And just before that, we have a last comment from Thad.